Hey guys, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and the Mario update blessed us with some really interesting new items, especially the pipe, but so many people are now talking about the floating blocks, which they've been using in so many different interesting ways, notably to make archways and tunnels around their island. I honestly haven't really thought to use any of these items on my own island because they totally clash with my theme, but I'm kind of fascinated with all the ways that people are thinking up using these new blocks. I thought it'd be really fun to share 5 ideas on how to use these on your own island to create archways, tunnels, and even caves too. Hopefully this can inspire you guys to try out some of these ideas on your own island and maybe use these blocks in your own unique ways. So if you're looking forward to this video, be sure to leave a like, show support, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Before we get into this though, I wanted to mention that I'm currently hosting a giveaway for free Nintendo Switch eShop cards worth $10. If you want to enter, all you have to do is download Disney Emoji Blitz using my link in the description, get to level 10 and send me a screenshot of you doing so at Crossing Channel on Twitter. You'll be entered in and it's as simple as that. Now let's jump into the video. Number 1, the archway. These little blocks make the perfect archway for your island. You could honestly go really simple or more elaborate, but all you should really need is 2 floating blocks and 2 regular blocks that you've bought from the promotional shopping tab to make your own archway. As you can see here, the one that I've made is incredibly simple, but it's effective too, and it works as a nice little brick archway for your character or your island residents to walk under. Of course, this will require a little terraforming, so you can place the blocks on top of the elevated cliffs. They kind of match up with the floating blocks, which are very tall, floaty boys. I tried out 2 versions of this, the more simple one and then a longer version, and honestly, I can imagine someone making a really long brick wall around this entire thing and it looking super cool. I didn't want to mess with my island to that extent, especially since I'm not set on using these blocks myself, but I'd love to see someone out there try that because I feel like there's a lot of potential there for some really interesting and unique designs. So I'm really looking forward to how people actually use these blocks in the game because I'm imagining some really crazy builds with them. Number 2, Archway Decorations. What's really cool is that you can actually put things on top of these blocks, meaning that you can really add your own personal touch and flair to your archways. You could perhaps do what I've done and make it a little rustic with some older feeling items, or maybe you could even cover it in plants if your island theme kind of fits that. I feel like there's a lot of cool items that you could put on these, especially lots of the little items that you get in the game. And I even saw one person using the floating blocks to create some kind of loft in their house, which was insane that someone even thought to do that. It was just so cool. Sadly, you can't stack blocks on top of blocks, which is a big bummer because just imagine if you could literally keep stacking these guys. It'd be like being in Minecraft, but Mario. But also Animal Crossing, which is really the perfect combination when you think about it. Number 3, tunnels. So I'm sure all of you have seen the crazy tunnels people have made using these blocks, but I couldn't make this video without mentioning it as it's just too cool, and there are some really interesting ways that you could make a tunnel in the game. Here I'm showing off the speed build of me actually putting the tunnel together, so as you can see it really doesn't take too long. Honestly, the most time consuming bit will be purchasing the items because you can only get 5 per day, which is perhaps one of the most painful limitations in any Animal Crossing game. I really suffer through that. Anyways, line it all up right and you'll get a pretty cool looking tunnel like this one. Then you can really start to decorate it literally however you want, and the possibilities do kind of feel limitless with this. It is a bit of a shame that the blocks have this set design and you can't really customize them to look different, but maybe they'll add some other floating items and some other blocky items when they see how crazy people have gone for these ones. I found that putting some black simple panels at the end of the tunnel was also really effective, even if the perspective kind of ruins the illusion sometimes. This tunnel definitely reminds me of some kind of dark underpass or something like that, which is really cool, and maybe you could even alter it to feel even more underground and kind of buried too. Some of the car beds would also look cool here, maybe like some kind of tunnel that cars pass through, I really don't know, but you could make so many different types of tunnels in this game. You could perhaps integrate inclines into it, I don't know, I just want to see how people are going to use these tunnels, and I really hope that Nintendo will add some different items like these ones that don't look so like Mario-y, if that's even a word. I want to see different items that we can get that will allow for different themes, you know, like more rustic looking blocks, more like city feeling ones. I guess these ones would work pretty well for a city though. So if you've got a kind of brick theme on your island, you're probably going to love these Mario blocks because they're going to work super well for you. And even more so if you actually have a Mario theme, of course. Number 4, caves. So my good friend Mayor Mori definitely inspired this idea, I won't lie, which is of course using these blocks to make your own little cave on your island. And his video was really great, so I definitely recommend checking that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I've added the black simple panels at the end once again to make it look really dark, and I've also added a stone archway in front of the whole thing so it really comes together. There are a ton of different styled archways in the game that I'm sure you guys know about, so you could honestly do so much to make a really cool looking cave or entrance by incorporating them into your block ideas. This type of place could even look better if it was properly tucked away and hidden on your island rather than sort of out in the front like I've done here, so that's another idea that you might like. I'd love for you to let me know down in the comment section if you're planning on making your own cave or something similar using the blocks, and if you do, what would you actually put inside of it? Because I think Mayor Mori made his own type of shrine, which is a really genius idea. I think he mentioned that it was kind of like the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild with sort of the Korok shrines and how you could find them in caves sometimes, so that's really cool. So definitely comment some of your own ideas down below so you can help inspire your fellow players. Number 5, exterior decorations. Finally, I wanted to show you guys a mini speed build of me putting together an entirely decorated little cave, which could also work just as well for your archways and tunnels too if you want to use it for that. I honestly think surrounding these little areas with different items to truly help theme them is a really great idea, and since my island has a natural rocky kind of theme, I thought it'd be appropriate to have all of these different items surrounding the cave. The panels at the end have really helped sell this idea for me, and I'm honestly super happy with how it's all turned out. I feel like these blocks would work so well in any kind of city theme. Since my island doesn't really incorporate bricks anywhere, it doesn't really work as well, so maybe it could look better on an island like that. Though I will say I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how it turned out, because when this update was announced, I couldn't imagine myself wanting to use these little blocks anywhere at all on my island. But I guess it really does go to show you that a little bit of creativity from the community can really inspire you to try something new and exciting for your island. So I'm really happy that I tried this idea out, and I hope you guys will consider trying it too. I haven't really tried making any speed builds on my channel before, so if you like this kind of content, definitely let me know. I tried to make this video a bit more casual and laid back, which I thought would sort of be appropriate for the decorating kind of theme of this video. So if you guys did enjoy this type of comment, definitely leave a comment down below so I can know to make more of it. And if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know you watched until the very end. If you want to help support me and my channel, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to become a channel member and a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of really cool perks for doing so, such as exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, exclusive content and posts, and so much more, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, show support, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. You can check out my links and my merch in the description, and 2 Animal Crossing videos on the right side of the screen. Thank you once again for watching.